Now talking about the match live from the Nigerian Professional Football League, where Warri Wolves Osadiaye has scored a hat-trick for them against Akwa United. So definitely not looking good for Austin Okonakman's team.
Yeah.
So, I mean, 3-0.
And I guess
you have to rub that in.
I guess
so more goals.
I guess that's why it's not on screen.
So watch out there.
I guess that's why the result is not on screen.
He's producing the program.
I want to see if we're going to see that result on screen. But these are results from yesterday, matches played yesterday. As you know, Warri Wolves and Akwa United, the only game not played yesterday. Okay, that's it on the screen. Nasarawa United was a goalless draw with Eyimba. That's thrown everything wide open. Wiki Tourist defeated Fanyimba 2-1. Dolphins, 2-1 victory over Kano Pillars. El Kanemi Warriors lost at home to Giwa, a goal to 2. Abia Warriors, 2-0 victory over Lobby Stars. Heartland, slim 1-0 victory over Sharks. 3SC, well, did a job on Taraba United, was also a slim 1-0 victory. Okay, all of these results from the Nigeria Professional Football League. I guess our producer is still working on that result, Warri Wolves and Akwa United. But he actually doesn't have a choice. He's going to show us. His live is going on as we speak. 68 minutes played. Warri Wolves leading by 3 goals. Continue hat-trick by Sadek.
Well, really, guys, I mean, you have a match being played at this time of the day.
There's actually too much. I mean, the rain. Okay, yeah, there you have it. Thank you, Austin. That's
Thank
good
you,
job,
Austin.
man. You're doing. So Warri Wolves and Akwa United, 68th minute. That was when he scored his hat-trick for the home side. So they're really not missing Bolahon Salami in that game. That game is live.
I can imagine what the atmosphere will be at the stadium right
crazy,
now.
Crazy. The match was supposed to be played yesterday evening, 4 p.m., just as all the matches. But few hours to the game, it was raining heavily in Warri. So Nigerian Professional Football League, LFC, had to shift the game.
The question of our stadium.
No, not that. No, the rain
that could happen anywhere.
Heavy.
That could happen anywhere.
Wait, have you ever been in Warri when it's raining? Okay.
No.
So,
That's
pouring.
no.
It's not just
See,
raining, it's pouring,
when we say
heavy.
these issues, don't make it look as if it's all the bad things happen in Nigeria.
Warri,
I've seen situations in foreign leagues where a referee will say this game cannot go on because of the, even though some of them have underground eating, they have underground eating systems, but they will say no, this game can't go on because of the state of the pitch.
Of course. It was really heavy. So, well, this morning, of course, they're actually living up to the billing, 3-0.
Yes.
Right now.
I don't see a way back for Akwa United.
So you would be looking at the papers. Right? Yeah, definitely. No. Yeah, we can. That's not cool at all. We'll be looking at the papers this morning with Shegun Jagede. He will be joining us from London this morning. And of course, the first paper here I will be looking at is Sporting Life. Good morning, Shegun. Good to have you.
Good morning, folks. Can you hear me loud and clear? Good morning. Nice for having me this morning.
Wonderful.
Definitely, we can hear you. Now, we're looking at our papers this morning. Of course, there's some questions we'll be throwing at you. We're starting with one, which is Sporting Life. And Olise is saying that no Eagle is irreplaceable. What do you think about that?
Based on that, my take on it will be that what he actually means is that collectively as a team, the Super Eagles shouldn't have to rely on any individual to perform their duties. It's a collective teamwork and team spirit. So going forward, I reckon it means that nobody's replaceable, like he's rightly said. So based on that, I think he's got it spot on.
All right, still on Sporting Life, we've tried to talk about this earlier in the show. I'm sure you must have been listening to us. It's talking about the FIFA investigation. This time it's Amos Adamu, our own dear Amos Adamu. What are your thoughts, very quickly?
Well, with regarding to that, we know Sepp Blatter is under the investigation right now. So, I mean, it's when the house is falling down, everybody gets, affected one way or the other. I just think the way things are going, with everybody that's been involved with FIFA over the last 20, 30 years, there'll be a lot of things that will pan out, a lot of things that will sort of baffle people. We just have to let FIFA do their work, the ethics committee continue with their research and investigation. I'm sure there's a lot of works going on behind closed doors. There will be some, damaging revelations in the coming weeks and months.
All right, Shagun, let me take you to Complete Sports. And I know you've seen it already, but let me allow you, the controversy going on. The lead story coming from Coach Sunday Olise. He says, I can't believe Emenike has quit Eagles. How do you react to all of that? You get to read on social media that, the star striker says he's not playing. And from this, probably means that the coach doesn't know.
Well, believe it or not, it's out there. Everybody knows now. Whether Olise has actually said that or not, that's another thing to say. But, I just think there needs to be more communication within the team and the coach. We know Emenike hasn't scored for a number of months, or over a year, to be precise. But looking at things in a very, very good perspective, that is not good for the national team. Usually when players resign from the national team, we just hear in the social media, in the news and all over the place. But what a lot of people don't know that is there's usually communication between the team and the players. I think the NFF and the coaching crew needs to find some sort of way to come to an understanding and to have a better communication so that when these things happen, nobody will be caught off guard. So I think Olise has a lot of work to do with this team. It needs everybody's support. Nigeria as a nation, it needs the backing of NFF, and there's a whole lot of things that needs to be done. Emenike hasn't scored for a long time, like I rightly said, but I'm sure somehow he will be missed in the national team. But soldier go, soldier come. The barrack remains. His team is still there. We have a lot of emerging talents. We have the likes of Igalo. We have we have someone like a Henacho there. We have loads of talent in Nigeria. But what I just will appeal to the NFF and to the coaching crew and the players themselves is that they need to do things in a more diplomatic way. We don't want the Super Eagles being dragged down in this manner.
Okay, now Sports Day will be the last one reviewed this morning. Of course, they are actually focusing on Europa League and also the Champions League. But the big one here has to do with two Nigerians who will be playing against Tottenham Hotspur tonight. Imo and Okaka threaten Tottenham.
Well, all players have their bragging rights, but the talking is actually usually done on the pitch of football. So for me, I'll be keen to watch that match and see how things pan out. But as a footballer, when you're about to go into this kind of games, you need everything on your side. You need to give yourself some sort of impetus to let your opponent know that I am going to be on the field. But you still have to do the playing on the field. That's what really matters. So let's leave that till tonight and let's see how they actually come about. And then maybe tomorrow morning or tomorrow evening we'll be talking about how well they've played. But they have to do the talking on the pitch. That's my say on it.
Now, we won't let you go without talking about the Champions League, of course, last night. Which of the team actually got you talking? Manchester United or Manchester City?
Well, I think Manchester City, they've come of age now. They're learning from as they go along because Rome wasn't built in a day. Good result for them. But as we can rightly see as well, Manchester United, you can see that no game is easy. They actually did it. They did well for getting a draw out of that game. But the Champions League is very, very, very difficult and the tight atmosphere for all teams within Europe now. You don't have any big team or any small team. Look at what's happened for Arsenal. They lost the first two matches. They had to dig deep the last match against Bayern. So, no team is easy. There's no easy ride in the Champions League. So, but kudos to Manchester City. We're hoping at some point they will be able to introduce our own Henacho into the team at some point, and we can see what he's made of, because that will be good for the Nigerian national team, if you know what I'm talking about.
All right, fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Shagun, for spending time with us on the show today. I would definitely hope that when we call on you again, you'll be there for us.
Okay, thanks for having me. Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.